Hi, good morning. My name is Anuj Gupta. Welcome to Tag Investments मार्केट आउटलुक मार्केट क्या लगता है। नमस्कार, मेरा नाम अनुज गुप्ता है। आप लोग का स्वागत करते हैं मार्केट आउटलुक मार्केट क्या लगता है में। हम लोग रोज सुबह 8:45 से 9 के बीच में लाइव जाते हैं अपने यूट्यूब चैनल टैग इन्वेस्टमेंट्स के नाम पे और अपने जूम पार्टिसिपेंट्स के लिए जूम पे। तो चलिए आज का सेशन शुरू करते हैं। यदि आप लोगों ने हमारा चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं करा है तो प्लीज डू हिट द सब्सक्राइब बटन नाउ। So yesterday we saw Nifty closing at its yet another lifetime high of 17,132, and overall bullish sentiments remain positive. And we feel that the next resistance is 17,250 and 17,500. And if we were to go by the Gann charts, 17,777 is the level where Nifty can hit in the coming days. So we remain bullish. And for positional traders, one can take a support at 16,950 and 16,750. However, the key level to watch out would be 17,000 for today, and one can trade in Nifty with a positive bias. In the Bank Nifty, we saw underperformance as compared to Nifty. However, the good part is it is forming a higher high and gave a good daily close of 36,424 yesterday. And we feel the resistance is capped at 36,750 and then 37,000, and support at 36,000 and then 35,700. On the option setup front, since the PCR ratio is increasing, we feel that the bullish stance continues, and one can go with the option buying strategy of buy Nifty weekly 17,100 call till it holds above 17,000 levels. Option strategy, one can go with a Nifty weekly bull call ladder spread by buying 17,100 call and selling 17,200 call and selling 17,300 call at a net cost of around 28 to 30 points. On the option writing, one can go with simply Nifty weekly 16,850 put with inflow of around 14 to 15 points with a double stop loss. Our technical pick for the day is Asian Paints. It has given a breakout and one can trade with the previous close of 3,201 with a stop loss of 3,130 with a target price of 3,350 in the coming 2 to 3 days. We've seen the USD INR pair, you can say, weakening on a day-to-day basis from the last 3 trading sessions, and almost in the last 2.5 months, USD INR is at its bottom. INR is appreciating with respect to USD, and it closed at 73.2 in the Indian and the overnight markets. It is likely to trade in a lower range below intraday resistance at 73.5 and all set to touch 72.95 as well. On the global market front, US markets fell approximately minus 0.1% amid mixed data points, including a drop in consumer confidence to a 6-month low and record jump in home prices. Currently, Dow future is trading 0.3% higher. European indices yesterday ended on minus 0.3% lower amid renewed worries over potential curbs to central bank stimulus after data showed euro area inflation surged to the highest in a decade. Asian indices are trading mixed as worries about slowing global growth in several markets return. So the global cues are mixed. As far as the domestic Indian markets are concerned, yesterday Nifty opened positive and touched yet another high, crossing 17,000 for the first time and finally closing near day's high, 201 points higher, 1.2% high at 17,132. FIIs were net buyers to the tune of 3,881 crores and DIIs were net sellers to the tune of 1,872 crores. Currently, SGX Nifty is trading flat, so the domestic cues are muted, but we should open on a flat to positive basis probably. On the news and impact, real estate stocks like Godrej Properties, Lodha, Oberoi Realty, DLF, Suntech should be in focus and it should have a positive impact. According to Knight Frank, registration of homes in Mumbai municipal regions jumped 2.5 times to 6,784 units in August, driven by fresh sales during the current month. BHEL secures largest ever order worth of rupees 10,800 crores from NPCIL for EPC of Turbine Island for 6 units of 700 MWE, which is approximately equivalent to 10% of the current outstanding order book. So this is positive for BHEL. Sugar stocks like Balrampur Chini, Andhra stocks, EID Parry looks positive, and the impact is positive because Union Minister Nitin Gadkari said India will make it mandatory for auto manufacturers to offer vehicles running 100% on biofuels in the next 6 months. The two fundamental stock ideas for today are DLF and SBI. DLF at the current market price of 321 looks good CRISIL has assigned AA stable ratings to the proposed NCDs of DLF Cybersecurity Developer Limited, DCCDL, a material subsidiary of DLF. The proposed NCDs is worth rupees 1,000 crores. The rating also factors in the healthy financial risk profile driven by strong debt protection metrics and refinancing abilities. The second research idea is SBI at a current market price of 426 with a target price of 600, which gives a upside of approximately 40-41%. SBI Bank has demonstrated a strong improvement in asset quality with fresh slippages moderated sharply to 1.2% in FY21, 2.5% in first quarter FY22, lower versus many of its private peers. We estimate 14% CAGR in PPOP over FY21-23 estimates versus 6% CAGR over FY18-21. Overall, PPOP to provision coverage should strengthen to 2.5x by FY23 estimates versus an average of 1.3x over FY18-21 to 21, while ROE expands sharply to 15% and reach their decadal high in FY23 estimates. So the view is positive and it's a strong buy. The top research ideas for a time frame of more than 1 year, one can look at our HDFC Limited, Axis Bank, L&T, Dabur, Galaxy surfactants for an upside between 15 to 18%. Other than this, there are two IPOs which are coming up, Vijay Diagnostics and Abby Organics. We will be releasing a note on our YouTube channel shortly, so one can have a look at that. And we basically advocate and recommend to buy on Ami Organics for listing in, and the gray market premium also looks good to us, and we recommend to buy Ami Organics out of the two IPOs. But we will be releasing a note on both the IPOs shortly on our YouTube channel, Tag Investments. So do have a look at it and make the necessary arrangements at your end.